Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Karthik here and I'm with UZ Marketing. Today we're going to go ahead and show you how to design a campaign yard sign. Campaign season is quite a bit of ways away, but I figured, might as well get this video up for anybody who may be searching in the future to know how to design a campaign yard sign. This video is right for you. Okay, let's get started. So when you go to the website materials.uzmarketing.com/custom-yard-signs, you can also get there by going to uzmarketing.com/signs. So this will take you to this page. If you're looking for a campaign yard sign, it's likely going to be 18 by 24, and most likely it's going to be two colors. And we can go down here to next. Use one of our pre-designed templates. We have a lot of political templates available to use. When you go down to this side, you go to the political side, and you have a bunch of political designs to choose from. And there's a lot of different ones. Most of them are two colors. This one, for instance, you see it says two colors starting at 250, starting at 250, 250. That's how you know it's like two colors, around two colors. There are going to be some full color ones, which are these, which is why it says starting at 489 and stuff like that. This one says 275 because there's a third color, black, blue, and red. So we'll go with a simple one, right? Let's customize it. That's the most popular one. Let's go with it. Okay, so we can either hit got it or skip for all that stuff. Now, according to state law, depending on where you are, you're going to need to keep the word elect in there in some form or fashion, because the word elect actually tells people what you want them to do. If you don't have the word elect, you have to at least have the word for very big, so voters know what it is that you're asking them to do. We don't want to mislead voters into thinking that John Smith is the mayor, so you have to make it very clear that it's elect and then for. You can also use the word vote for vote John Smith for mayor, but it is against campaign best practices to do this, because this could be misleading and telling people that John Smith is the mayor, and maybe they might vote for what they think to be the incumbent, and they vote for John Smith, even though he was not the incumbent. So it's misleading, but we need to make sure we have a few different things in there. Elect, and the name, and the position. Okay, this is so simple, right? Elect, let's say we want to change it to vote, because that's more in line with our campaign slogan. And let's say we're for the sake of this video, let's just do Joe Trump. Neutral, right in the middle, just for the sake of this video. Okay, so the way this is aligned is a little bit to the left, and the way it was aligned is considering there was a longer first name. But when we change it down to Joe Trump, it looks a little off-centered. So what we could do is center that, and we can even make it a little bit bigger, and it starts to make a little bit more sense. It's too big though. Okay, how about we do this? Okay, there we go. We can either do this way, we can have it like this, we can have it like this, we can even eliminate that altogether, or there's a lot of different configurations you can make it. So that's this template. Let's go back to another one. Go down to political. And let's do, this one is basically the same, so this one. Alright, so we got the word elect in here again. We can move it if we want, but the way it was, the place it was, is probably the most effective place, because it's right in between design wise, it's right in between these design elements. And the colors are, you can't really adjust the color of these stars. So if you choose this template, you're going to want to do blue and red. which is reflex blue, and fire red. Those are the 2 colors. So this section right here is for political disclaimers, just in case you need to have like the right-of-way warning, because there are some states like Texas requires you to put a political disclaimer at the bottom that tell voters that this is, or it also tells a person who is actually putting the sign out that it's illegal to put these signs on the right-of-way of a highway. It's kind of required in Texas. Like, that's one of the standard practice that is required in Texas campaign signs. So we have here, elect John Johnson for city council. We can even change, like, as you might have just saw, you could change the rotation of it. It's over here somewhere if you want to change it. But I don't see any instance where you would want to change the orientation very much, the rotation. So let's do vote. So we have vote John Johnson for city council. And we can center everything with this little button right here. It's the center tool. It aligns everything to the middle, very middle. So let's do political disclaimer. Legal to put in right of way of a highway. This is not the actual disclaimer by any means. Like, the actual disclaimer you have to legally use is as I can't remember it off the top of my head. I don't have it stored somewhere, but it has the actual code of the Texas state guidebook, which law it is referring to. So you could put that on there as well and then center this, but that's not the case. Anyway, that's pretty much how you design a political yard sign. You can use one of our templates, existing templates, at the uzmarketing.com/signs, and that'll give you all the templates that we have available. Or you could design it from scratch. If you go back to this section right here, select your size, 18 by 24, and then hit next. You can actually hit upload file and design online to have a blank canvas, and you can design it completely from scratch. But this one obviously is going to take a little bit more time because there's nothing already done for you. Everything has to be done from scratch. So we don't necessarily recommend it unless you have the time and you know exactly what you're looking for. Then go for it. By all means, use this design studio. It's fully customizable. You could do pretty much anything that you could think of. You can even crop images from this. There has a nice little crop tool, but that's for a different topic for a different video. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.